Yeah, beautiful people, my good family, how are you? How are you doing outside there? My good people, all the way from UAE, Asia, the America, USA, Jamaica, our motherland, our beautiful land, UK, England, South America, all the way from Colombia, Argentina, Africa, my motherland, Egypt, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Zambia, Kenya. I greet you all. How are you guys? It's Sunday and I'm very happy. Just seated outside my house, guys, because I like it. Nowadays I can change. I do it here. I found it very amazing doing it from here. This is my house and I'm within my small compound here, and I'm very happy. So greetings to you all, and I want to tell you that God loves you just because God has given you this gift of life. You are alive today. Guys, find your time and say thanks to the Lord wherever you are. And my new guys, people who have actually subscribed to my channel recently, I can talk about, we have so many guys, about 20 of them. You are new here. Kindly, this is where you are supposed to be. Keep on enjoying this amazing content from my place here. I remember I do this from Nyabwanze village, an international village, and I'm talking for that village actually. So most of my news, most of my content just comes from around, and anything that is touched from Nyabwanze, I should react. That is me actually. So my good people, my good friends outside there, team positive wherever you are, God loves you. Keep on doing the best thing. It's Mora, my sister. Thumbs up. Odinga, my brother from the village. Guys, I take off my hat for you. That is you. So team positive all the way, guys. Team positive all the way. My sister neighbor here, Brenda Irumbi. God loves you. Keep on doing it. Keep on being strong. That is it. So guys, I'm here. We are not shaken by anything. We are not shaken. Even though we feel like our lives are like in danger and everything, but this is nobody's world. I said, this is no man's land. No man's land. Where we are living, it is no man's land. We are not supposed to be shaken. We are not supposed to be like somebody comes to you and wants to shake you off. That one cannot make it. That one cannot make it actually. It can't. Yeah, that one cannot. So, guys, as you've seen my title, actually, someone guy here in the village, yes, is actually on my neck just because he thinks the village is his, just because he thinks he's the son of the soil. And I don't know where others were born because, yes, that's good. Yeah. So that is it, guys. And I was telling you, now these are not threats because this somebody is very angry. Somebody is very angry with me. And I don't know why he's becoming angry, because I think his psychological levels are not working properly. He has a lot of pressure. And he is actually after me. Anywhere I sit like this, I'm seated like this, he must come to me and tell you, Kamanja, stop what you are doing. I brought you into this. I brought you into this village. What you are doing is not good. Guys, let us actually talk the truth here. Me, I'm not going like to fear mentioning names here, because things I've said, this is no man's land. And because he's just a small boy, I can call him a small boy. For me, he's just a very small boy, just big-bodied. A small boy, just big-bodied. That's what I can talk about. Anything that I've been doing here, any post that I've been like posting into this platform, he feels that I'm targeting him. Me, I don't target anybody. I always say that in any video that I make, it's just my own opinion. how you are supposed to see things. And I think I'm taking my own time without anybody paying me, enlightening these guys. And this is one guy that I feel like if he had gone to school properly, maybe he was to be somewhere. Because at this small time he had, the small time he had, when YouTube came to Nyaboansi, that is 1 year. I can say it's just 1 year plus in this street. And I've seen at the level where he dropped education, if he were to go to school, it was to become somebody like he was to become somebody who was very bright. But because he's regretting not going to school, he's now coming after me. Guys, let me ask you one thing. Chef Matiko, came out one day and said that one of the scammers wanted actually, one of his brothers, one of his people wanted actually like him to scam his client. And we reacted to that video. And I was like, people stop guessing. These are the real scammers. Me, I never mentioned the names. I never mentioned the names. Like I never said that Kamanja, you've been mentioned. I don't know who X, Mr. X, or Mr. Y, you've been mentioned by Chef Matiko. But Chef Matiko just gave us an hint that these are the people who might be scamming. How many scammers do we have in Nyaboansi? How many cases of scam are there in this Nyaboansi? Was I the first person to talk about scamming? So when one person comes to me, just coming to me like I have mentioned, I have mentioned about scammers in Nyaboansi, and you come to me directly. You want to tell me that so you came to me to actually like confirm to me you are a real scammer. Sending texts to my number, telling me to stop what I'm doing. Guys, I'm not like breathing anybody's oxygen in these streets. The oxygen you breathe is the oxygen I breathe. But I'm feeling that you are intoxicating this oxygen people are breathing here. You are not making, the air outside here is not becoming fresh anymore with your presence, you guys. So my good people, yesterday I was from watching the game, Arsenal versus West Ham. We had no luck. We were beaten. So I had my own things to cool out because we had been beaten by West Ham. That 1-0 still burns me, still hits me with a lot of, I still have a lot of pain actually. But I know it was a bad day in work. We are going to bounce back. Yes, we are going to bounce back. Let me wish Guardiola today remembers his game and beats Anslot, Liverpool. Liverpool, they always say they will never walk alone. I'm waiting. So from that game, my good people, as I was passing by the Nyaboansi streets, from that game, I just bumped into its Ernest, the person who calls the real son of the soil. I bumped into him on the roadside. He had his dog, his favorite dog. I don't know if it is a German Shepherd. He was from, I think he was also watching from that game. He was coming out from watching that game from a different premise. So he had to stop me because had actually reacted on how he had lectured Gintu in his life, because he was talking about Gintu. And I said, if you have no receipts that you talked this about Gintu, then come on to me. Yeah, he's the person who said that Gintu doesn't know where he belongs. That is the sign he used, that one day you are here, another day you are here. So Gintu, he wants Gintu to remain being a negative person forever, because that is the way he has chosen. So when he saw Gintu standing with David Jr., he was insinuating so many things. He was like expecting so many things. Like, oh, Gintu is leaving us in the negative part, and is going, what is he going to do? How is he going to collaborate with David Jr.? Guys, you've not been like, somebody has not been, somebody is not preventing you from doing a collaboration with anybody. You always come here. The other day, the king of travel, the fake king of travel was here. You are walking all this in these streets, chest thumping and doing what? Like you are breathing the whole oxygen in this village, and you thought that he was not to go. He went. Yes, you welcomed Jason and Gina to this village. Did you hear that we are anything that we talked about? Is there anybody who came out and reacted on this? Why should you come to me, Kamanja? I'm older than you, it's honest. You must get me correct. I'm very older than you. And if you think this is your village, this is my village too. This is where I was made. You will do me nothing. It's honest. And I'm telling you the truth where you are. You will do me nothing. There is sometimes that you used like to come, you are frightening me. You are threatening me, and you are frightening me. Those days, you remember. You remember well. And if you want, you see, I have the clips where you assaulted me when I was very new here, and I thought like things were to go like that. Bro, nimechanuka. Mimi huwezi nifanya chochote. You will do me nothing. It's honest. And whoever is sending you to me, my good brother, it's high time you stop. Because I don't want to take this platform as into iron out things with you. I just want, because I've found that you are my greatest fan, then I've found it better to tell you in this. And let my people also help me tell you that what you are doing, I'm no longer a child. I'm bigger, I'm elderly than you. Guys, it's honest, if you are very old enough, then you must be at 32, 30 years there. But for me, guys, I'm headed to 40, my fourth floor. So you are a child to me. You are not supposed to come to me and touch me and that. You remember one day you came to me and I kept quiet. Tell me, oh, I'm here, I'm a teacher, I don't know my wife is doing what. Who sent you to me? Have I ever come to talk about your wife in these streets? What does your wife do? Yes, if you've made enough, what does your wife do? Just a beggar. And you come here and you have all the audacity, you have the energy to stop me by the roadside. And you want to, like, me to explain to you what I'm doing. Then you must be out of your mind, young boy. I've told you this is no man's land. This is not your land and this is not my land. We all live here by the grace of God. How many people have been reacting on you? Have you ever gone to them and stopped them? We are big people. You are supposed to come to me and tell me, bro, that no, you are going too deep. But I've never gone too deep. Me, I'm not a guy who goes into your bedrooms. I'm not a bedroom bully. Me, I just react on things that you put in these platforms. When you told Mora that Mora borrows clothes from the grandmother to come and shoot videos, did you get Mora coming all the way from Nairobi to your place and coming to stop you do it? Or you don't understand what Mora talks about? When Prince Odinga talks about you, have you ever gone to their place and make a camp there? You go and make a camp there and you start like telling the mother to Prince Odinga that, why can't you tell your son to do this? Have you not been calling Prince Odinga names? Now, when I'm talking about it, like I'm reacting generally, that you said Gintu doesn't know where he belongs. Where does it hurt you? When I'm talking about scam in Nyabwanse, where does it hurt you? Or you think because we talk different languages, that is what you feel like you are supposed, I'm supposed to be like stopped. How many times have I talked about Max One in my platforms? Have you ever heard Max One standing? We always sit with Max One, greet each other, laugh together. But have you ever heard Max One stopping me? Just because he has gone to school, he knows what we are doing. Guy, For me, I'm a wrong number. Don't touch this number. Me, I'm a wrong guy. Because I felt like the first time when I was like, somebody threatened me, I was like, oh, can I cool down? These YouTube streets are coming hot. Can I run away? I'm not going away, and I'm not quitting because of you. Why can I quit because of a loser? Just somebody, a lesser person like you. Go joke with others, not me. I'm not your class. And I want to tell you the truth. I'm not your class. Me, I'm not a person who goes for petty things. Me, how many videos do you make? I don't react on any video. I just pick something that I feel people can hear, and I can actually elaborate on this and that. I don't just come up and like, you take things too lightly. Like you don't see the meaning of things. And that's why you're gonna die because of hatred. Your body is full of hate, full of jealousy. Just because you are just very barbaric. You don't think properly, my good friend. You are not thinking properly. And you are making me talk a lot of things here. Because you feel, and anything that is going to happen to me, and I've actually told you, keep on threatening me. Anything that is going to happen to me, it's honest. You're going to be in. I left you the other day. You remember very well. 2 years, 3 years ago. 20, yes. It's about 3 years ago. You remember well. Now, if you want me to bring up and actually make those wounds fresh again, I'm going to be doing it. And I'm going to be coming for you. And if I come for you, you're going to be leaving these streets. Everybody is going to forget about you. So if you want to continue eating from Marwa's name and everything, keep on. Keep off my path. That is what I want to tell you. Just keep off my path. You are just but a small boy. Who doesn't know you? Who doesn't know you? Coming to me, you want to like, you, young boy, you're missing some point here. You're missing some point. You are missing some point. That is what I want to tell you. It's honest. You are missing some point. So today, from today, actually, before I give you anything, my good guys, this is what has made me like, let me tell this guy the truth. If this is the way he has decided, let me actually tell him what he's supposed to hear. And I don't want to tell him, like, I don't want to go deeper. This is one of his people. Now, get it from your own people. This is one of his people. And I want you, like, let him go and actually, like, yeah, I want you guys to listen carefully. Me, I don't want like, I don't want like unmask somebody is in his comfort zone. But if somebody comes out and tells you this is what you are, guys, this is the correct thing, that this is your own person. Like, you don't say like, oh, Kamanja is a kissy, he doesn't know about us. No. But this is your own person, your own village mate, your own son of the soil, who is telling you this. Guys, let us listen properly to this one. And after listening, let us wait if it is honest, is going to react to this guy.
Let him just go to the gym and a little bit get the stomach out, because a person who is staying with his own mother, being fed with the mother, and it's just the houses were constructed with his mother. He's just staying in his mother's compound still, and he's talking about some bullshit outside here, thinking about he's just a gentleman. And to the real effect of the day, here I come out clearly to talk about is just a lunatic and a psychopath person, because it's just talk about is a person who sneaks believes he's a person who does every kind of the stupid escomarization or the escomers of the day, and is coming out to talk about you're going to be lecturing it. What a kind of a fool and creative such kind of a creature he could be. So the ugali is there. So it's not only living in bread. So a man can never live in bread. So people think about, this kind of a person who is always the stomach is forward. Like talk about an expectant mother. Thinks about, now, hey, we have to eat only the bread. My friend, do your own position. So you think about you coming to me and you lecture. Can you face me? Because I'm just where you always come and smoke here. I'm on top where you come and smoke. So everything is so fantastic because there's nothing you can ever do as far as everything is in concern. And people think about, this is just a small boy, a minute organism to me. And he thinks about going to be doing anything. There's nothing you can ever do. And he was the person who was ever complaining about, Ginto has come, he has taken our sponsors here and there. Who has taken your sponsor? Who? If you are not acting perpendicularly per unit time, you cannot act the way the sponsor is telling you, act this way. You think about your own stomach. You think about your own buttocks, how you will go to the toilet. Who is bothered with that one? And I'm not bothered with such kind of the things at the field. If I can do it and I can make sure that I have that kind of a meeting posture and I could meet with the Lady J and have a talk and we communicated, we discussed, we talked much of the things. And today they think about, they are the people who can, even if I told this kind of the people once upon a time that even Kenge himself, whenever he could be coming, he will never invite all the reactors who are talking about, they are positive reactors, my foot. There's nothing like a positive reactor. A reactor is a reactor. Today you will be positive, tomorrow you will be negative. So a reactor is a reactor. That's the same equation.
Good and my beautiful people, is that me? Is that not one of his brothers from the village? When I tell you this this village is full of cunning, very cunning people. This village is full of, I don't know how I can explain this, guys. The village full of conspirators, cunning guys, full of scammers, people even who lack love towards each other. They really don't love each other as much as they call themselves brothers in these live platforms. They really don't love each other. They have no love for one another. These are guys who are very petty. Like this one, it's honest. Now, tell me, is it me who is telling him those things? Me, I've not gone to that extent. But thank you, Gintu, for actually taking everything from me and telling him. Now, because you are the son of the soil, let me wait for him to come after you. It's Ernest. I want you to stop Gintu on his way today in the market. He always comes. This is a Sunday, yeah? I know where he always goes to. Just stop him, and you always stand there. Just stop him and go ask him, bro, is that what you've decided? Let us see. You see, you feel like Kamanja can be touched. Kamanja can be shaken. I've told you I cannot be shaken. I've not called you a ganja smoker. Your brother has called you a ganja smoker. Even from where he's shooting a video, that building, and finished building some floor up there where Gint was making his video from. He told you, this is your place. Come and find me here. Me, you know where to find me. If not in the field, you're going to be finding me where? In these social areas where I always be like, if I want to party, I go to party. I'm a bigger person. Yeah? Like you are. Nobody's going to tell you stop smoking. If that smoke is what you eat, why can't you go on and smoke? But don't come here and talk things. Don't stand me on the road. Don't stop me on the roadside when you're under the influence of ganja. Hmm? Whoever told you that weed is medicinal, I don't know. But never should you attempt me, because you've not even attempted to stop Gintu on the roadside. How many names has he called you? If you can hear, how many names has he called you? That is Gintu. How many names? How many things has he exposed about you? Have you ever heard me telling you that you live in your mother's compound at your age? Have you ever heard me telling you that? Even when you come to me, you are like, you want to take, you manhandle me. Have you ever heard me like getting it off from my mouth? You've never, I swear you've never heard me talking about it. Like I call you, it's Ernest, stop staying in your mother's home. Become a man. I've never, but this is your brother from the village. He has told you, guy, don't lecture me when you are still in your mother's home. Lecture me when you are in your own home. Even if it is a small house, even if it is just a compound, your own compound, your small Simba. That, yeah, tell me from that place. Lecture me. Because now you be a man, lecturing another man. But for you now, you are a kid because you are under your mother's armpit. That's what Gintu is telling you. And you coming to me. So your anger from Gintu, you transfer your anger to me. You think I'm a soft spot. Guys, I've passed through enough. Me, I've passed through enough. You can't. For me, you can't. I've told you, you had days where you had to like do me what you wanted to do. In your company, you remember it. But nowadays, it's Ernest. Don't miss a point and somebody misguide you to me. You are going to find it very rough. And I want to tell you the truth. You are not going to like it. YouTube is nobody's street. This is not your food. It's not your home. We know who you are. And Gintu has actually helped me to tell you the truth. A ganja smoker. Somebody who is still a dependent at your age. When mzigo bro. At your age, you still depend on your parents. And you come here, you feel, you walk chest thumping, you think that people should fear you just because of your body. Me, I don't want to body shame you. That is Gintu. Me, I want to tell you the truth. The moment you start becoming independent, you are filled with Gintu, I don't know. I'm not here to take away your sponsors. If you have people you scam and people who send you something, let them send. I'm not ready to like, who am I to stop them when they want to help you? Because after all, you are dependent. You are not independent. Guys, you cannot pay even your own bills. At your age. And you have the audacity, you have the courage to stop me on the roadside. Just because you feel that if I shake this one, he's going to be shaken. I won't be shaken. I've told you today, I won't be shaken. I have so many people, I have so many brothers in this village who, like, when they feel I have touched them, they always stop me and we talk, we handle things. Look at Pablo, K.E. He will always call me uncle. No, stop it. When it was about the Nyabwanze podcast, you've gone, he told me, you've gone too far. Let us do these things. We are here to stay, yeah? Usitafute kiki namna hiyo. Yes, look at even Sejo the traveler. He understands. He doesn't think like you. Max One, I've told you, how many times have I talked about Max One? Max One understands that that is how literature is supposed to be. Everything that I get in these streets, I should give it my own meaning, my own opinion. And that is me. So if you are feeling like you are becoming offended, guy, hey, go ask Little, Small Little from Kisii. He will tell you. If you are offended, guy, go smoke your ganja. Yes. We also have so many things we smoke of. But for you, if you feel offended, don't bring your anger to me. I'm not a soft spot, my good brother. You better stop, eh? Stop it and stop. Guys, I don't want to talk so much about this guy. In fact, amenifika hapa. Like, I'm feeling like um, is up to me so much, 3 to 4 times stopping me. Remember what happened with me and Sintake? We handled it. In fact, we handled that thing in a very amicable way. And we really came to an understanding that these are things and this is how they are supposed to be done. But for him, because I've been telling him, me, I don't talk about you. Me, I talk about what you say, what you say. But he doesn't understand, guy. What can I do? I'm not going to take him to school like Gintu is saying. I don't want to call him very small and minute like Gintu. No. Me, I just want to assume that this guy, just because he's very tribalistic, this guy, just because he feels like he's very much entitled. Uh, Such a guy who is uneducated, he is uncultured, in fact. That is how I can call him. I should leave him alone, but he should not come after me. At no point I should leave like feeling I am being threatened or my life is in danger. That is what I don't want to feel like. And because I feel like anything that gonna be coming out, like he has been after me for a very long period. I have my own problems I want to solve. I don't want him to become one of my problems, actually. So it's Ernest. Nyangoko unasikia vizuri sana. I don't want you to become one of my problems. And I really don't want me to become one of your problems because you don't know how to solve your problems. Leave my problems to me, I solve them. Don't be my problem. So if you want to settle it with your brothers in the village, go settle it out. Me, myself here, I don't want to feel threatened by somebody like you. I don't want to shout that my life is in danger because of you. But I've told you, anything, be it light or something massive, that will happen to me negatively, you're going to be in for it. And I've told you in advance. Because I've heard you've been talking a lot about me in my presence and when I'm in absentia. But I've told you today, I know you and I know your handwriting. Try me, you will get it rough. Try me and get it rough. That is what I can tell you. So guys, me, I don't want to talk so much about this. It's honest. I've told you this one is an uncultured Nikompum who feels that the village is his. Let him wait for political times to come so that he can make his own campaigns. When he is being betrayed by the people he campaigns for, he brings the anger here. Let him wait for political times. But what we are doing here is not politics. Let him get the dose. Thank you, Brother Odinga, for giving him the job. I'm giving him the dose from the village. Thank you, Gintu, for telling him who he is. I'm also trying to enlighten him that that is what he is. Goodbye, guys, from my side here. Kindly watch this video from the start to the end. Help me grow. Share this out and let my channel grow. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Kwaheri sana.